Get in, losers, we're buying Spirit.
And I'm going to be partial owner of the company.
You're telling me that people have pledged nearly $23 million to have a passenger-owned Spirit Airlines, and it hasn't even been 24 hours since a dude on social media who self-identifies as an autistic plane lover suggested this in a video and then threw up this website? I'm just tired enough right now that this sounds like a good idea, and apparently nearly 37,000 other people thought the same thing.
An airline for the people, by the people, for families trying to get to Disney without taking out a second mortgage? Yeah, I'm listening. Let's buy Spirit.
You already know, or if you don't know, Spirit went out of business a couple of days ago. And Americans are out here trying to buy Spirit Airline for the people, and everybody is on board with it. So if you don't know what is going on, a guy on TikTok by the name of Hunter came online to say, what if we the people buy Spirit Airline? You know, we the people collectively come together and buy Spirit Airline. A lot of people is on board with this idea, and yeah, so I'm just going to show you a few of his videos and how other people are responding to this idea.
Okay, wait. Americans are trying to buy Spirit Airlines, and honestly, I'm into it. Not billionaires, not private equity, the regular people. And this idea is basically, what if the people flying the airline owned the airline? It's modeled after the Green Bay Packers, one member, one vote. Everybody gets equal voting rights, and profit payouts are based on what you originally put in. And the guy behind it, his pitch is basically like, I love airplanes and I'm autistic. That's incredible. That's not a red flag. That's total qualification. He's all in. His attorney's involved, and they've raised over $22 million. Look at this. And as someone who travels with kids, I support cheap flights with my full chest. Spirit was never glamorous, but she was affordable. And in this economy, it's basically luxury. An airline for the people, by the people, for families trying to get to Disney without taking out a second mortgage? Yeah, I'm listening. Let's buy Spirit.
Y'all, we have the chance to do the funniest thing ever, right? Spirit Airlines went under today, May 2nd. And the Trump administration offered to bail them out. And they said, fuck you, we don't want you owning our planes, which I love. All right. And then somebody thought, well, why can't the people just buy Spirit Airlines? So they created Let's Buy Spirit. And for $45, you can also be a founding patron. Look at this. Welcome aboard, Trisha. Your pledge of $45 has been registered. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a founding patron. Also, I love that they gave the middle finger to the Trump administration. Pretty much whatever you're selling, if you do that, I will also pledge $45 to you. So as of the moment I did this, they had $1.6 million pledged. Now we're trying to get to $1.75 billion, which is a long way to go, but it's only been one day. There's less than 3,000 patrons. We have 330 million people in this country. So, I mean, I think we could do it. What am I going to do as a founding patron? I don't know, but I'm just happy to be here.
Spirit Airlines could really become a nationalized airline owned by the people. And this is really cool. So, and it made me think of something that President Obama signed into legislation in 2012. So this guy right here, his name is Hi There Hunter. He just posted a video talking about, hey, everybody, why don't we just buy Spirit Airlines? Evidently, he flew Spirit Airlines for 24 hours and has done videos about them. He launched a website called letsbuyspirit.com. And he is suggesting that everybody invest $45, $250, $1,000, $100,000. You get a certain number of votes based on what you invest, and you get a profit share. Now, this made me think of a project I worked on called Regulation Crowdfunding. Now, I don't know what that guy Hunter is doing. Please read the fine print before you give any money to anybody. But I do know that in 2012, President Obama signed into legislation the Jobs Act, which basically took crowdfunding like Kickstarter, where you donate $100 and you might get a tote bag and your name on the credits. But it turned it into like you can actually become an investor in small businesses in Main Street, USA. I mean, just imagine if we all invested, if we all bought Spirit Airlines and it became a nationalized airline. Like, think about what we could do with healthcare. And the comments on that guy Hunter's page are really making you think of like other possibilities. We could save 17,000 jobs. We could save affordable airlines, and we could increase market competition.
Nationalize Spirit Airlines. I've been thinking all day about how not having Spirit Airlines is going to make other prices go up because of the lack of competition. And then I came across that guy's video. And originally I was like, fun idea, but like there's so many logistics. How would that work? And then somebody was like, who makes the decisions? And he was like, me, I'm autistic and I love planes. And I was like, now this man might be onto something. He has credentials. So I went and I looked at his website and I'm actually very impressed. Look at this website. It says Spirit 2.0 owned by us. Airline that carried 44 million Americans last year simply ceased to exist. Private equity is already circling the wreckage, but we have time to act. Look at this live coalition tracker. So the idea that he had was that everybody pledges about the price of a Spirit ticket. And so the minimum pledge is $45, and this is how much people have pledged. But we still have to get to 1.75 billion. And I say we because I was convinced. So the website goes into like why Spirit actually shut down, and he said Spirit didn't fail because people stopped flying. It failed because Wall Street loaded it with debt and extracted every dollar it could. True. The routes are real, the demand is real. The only thing missing is ownership that answers to the people, not shareholders. So the first part, they talk about the collapse, which we know. Now, this is where I started to get on board, the Green Bay model. So apparently the Green Bay Packers are the only community-owned franchise in the NFL, and it's owned by 360,000 ordinary people. We could do that with Spirit 2.0. Point 3, your ticket, your share. I already mentioned this, but the minimum pledge is $45. Every dollar pledged is a vote against private equity and a vote for an airline that answers to the people. One vote, shared profit. It's built on a simple democratic principle. Your voice in the airline is equal to all other members, regardless of how much you pledge. And you have equal voting rights. This man kind of knows his stuff. Proportional profit shares. It would be profit sharing distributions would be allocated proportionally to pledge amount. This is proposed model only. There are legal disclaimers. This is not a confirmed financial arrangement. The financial structure obviously has to be reviewed and approved by qualified security counsels before any binding commitments are made. See, that sounds like he kind of knows what he's doing. So this shows how your pledge translate. I just did the $45, but I mean, you get the same vote no matter how much you donate, and you get a base profit share. So what do you gotta do? Pledge your share. No money moves yet. They're just trying to get critical mass. Then we're building the coalition. Get more people. Once we have critical mass, then that's when they can make the bid. And we gotta beat private equity before they bid on it. And if we win, we own an airline. Who would have thought? Not me. So why bother? Here's what they're fighting for. One member, one vote. Your voice is equal, regardless of pledge size. Proposed profit sharing, proportional to your pledge. Worker ownership. Flight crew, ground staff, and employees hold meaningful equity. Affordable fares. Affordable fares! A cooperative airline has no obligation to maximize shareholder profit. Transparent operations, open books, public financials, community accountability. And no golden parachutes, executive pay capped at a fair ratio to median worker pay. Like, this sounds incredible. And this last part, aviation is a public good. The people who depend on it should own it. Amen. So I fear I was sold. I am now a founding patron. It hasn't asked me to pay anything yet. I had to put in my information, and now hopefully we can get enough people to sign on, because power to the people. You know, I feel like we put up with so much shit from airlines with delays and poor customer service and paying for every single little thing. And I don't know, I think this could really be a game changer. And it's not just a crazy idea. There's a thought process and a structure behind it. And obviously, this is an idea at this point. You're pledging, you don't have to pay unless everything goes through, which I hope it does. I honestly think this is really cool.
If you guys haven't seen this yet, this guy came up with an idea of buying Spirit Airlines, and the people have spoken. You see this? Look, this is how much was raised in less than 24 hours to save Spirit Airlines. See, we the people can do things great because we are the majority. Can we figure this out yet? Can we figure this out yet? We have the power, not the government. We have the power. Look at what we did. The site has crashed. I just found out about it. In less than 24 hours, $22 million was raised for Spirit 2.0. Now, if you haven't seen the videos, this one man said, let's buy Spirit. and this happened. Come on, people. You see how much we love Spirit? Because we got Spirit. I want to get in. I want to get in on the ground floor. This is where us broke ass people, when we spend $40, $50 on stupid shit, we could buy fucking airlines. Come on. Like, put this in your brain. Don't spend for a week, okay, on McDonald's, and you could be part of buying an airlines. I'm so excited. We the people are amazing.
I think this is such a good idea. I think this is such a great idea. Airline owned by the people. Like a whole airline owned by the people, not billionaires, not hedge funds, corporation, whatever. By the people, for the people. Where airfares are affordable. And this goes to show how amazing it is when we, the people, come together, what we can actually do, what we can achieve. Just forget about if this is going to work or if this is not going to work. The fact that we can actually collectively come together as people to just say, yes, I'm in, let's bite this, let's do this. You know what I mean? It goes to show you what we can actually achieve when we come together. When we come together as a society, as people, and put our minds together and just work together, what we can actually achieve. If we are able to do this, if we are able to do this, we can do any and everything if we come together as people. We can do that with healthcare. We can do that with a lot of services for the people. For the people. I'm all on board. I'm for it. I pledge, and I hope this work out. He started off as a joke, but now people are taking it seriously. So he took it seriously. Website crashed. He went back, fixed the website, and now it's back up running. When I pledged, it was at $16 million. And then when the website crashed, it was at $22 million. And now I don't even know what it's at now, but I am going to leave the link down in the description down below. If you are interested, if you want to join, if you want to pledge, you can go ahead and click the link down in the comment section. In the description box, and then you can sign up and pledge. And but let's do this, people. This is a movement. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and buy Spirit. Spirit for the people. Let's buy spirit.com. I can't wait to see how this turn out. And just imagine what we can actually do as people collectively if we come together to work together, and just, this would be such an amazing idea. But anyways, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.